What drives people to sleep only a few hours over a 4-day period? Why does someone choose to run over 9 marathons back to back to back? Why torture one's body both physically and mentally? Running across the desolate sun-baked desert or the sub-freezing temperatures of a lonely mountain pass in the middle of the night. All reasonable questions any sane person would ask. Questions inevitably every runner will ask while running an ultramarathon. In the end, it's personal, teaching the runners something about who they are, where they draw strength, and how far they can be pushed. For Sylvia Greer, the Moab 240 gave her a third chance to answer these questions. Earlier in the summer, she had run the Tahoe 200 and the Bigfoot 200. Not only was the Moab 240 in her own backyard, a good performance would give her the title as the first woman to complete all 3 of these races. Known as the Triple Crown.
There's amazing moments out there, like the highest of highs, but then you also have the lowest of lows out there.
There's a saying that a long and arduous task is like a marathon and not a sprint. But when compared to an ultramarathon, the marathon is a sprint. It's shorter, 9 times shorter. It's run faster, completed in hours and not days. Sleep or lack of it is not a factor. The ultramarathon is more about endurance than speed. The old saying for a long and arduous task might need to evolve to, it's like an ultramarathon, not a marathon.
Was this experience worth it? 100% yes.
The intrigue of finishing an ultramarathon is how Sylvia Greer got started in running these grueling races. In the end, Sylvia was the first woman to complete the Triple Crown when successfully completing the Moab 240. She is part of an elite group of runners that are up for the challenge of running an ultramarathon. And people like her have much to teach us about resilience, mental toughness, discipline, and much, much more. We are lucky to have people like her that are willing to test their limits and show us that yes, we can do hard things and maybe even complete the impossible.